We have a fairly lengthy set change for us, and we'll bring Old Crow up as soon as we're able to. For now, I just wanted to make you aware that all of these cameras and recording equipment that we have go to the Folk Song Society archive, and we have developed over 53 years one of the most extensive.
Heading back to camp at a friendly concert.
The best escorts ever, darling.
It's an honor and a pleasure to play here at the Philly Folk Festival. We're having a really good day, even though we had some setbacks. Everybody treated us really well. The coffee was strong, so I think we're all pretty happy. Once again, I'm Jason Isbell. We're the 400 unit. We're from Muscle Shoals, Alabama, for the most part. That's Sadler Vaden on the guitar. Jimbo Hart on the electrical bass guitar. Chad Gamble on the drum set. Derry DeBorja on the keyboards. And that old typewriter back there that he was squeezing for a while. Thank y'all so much for listening. We hope you enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll see you again real soon.
so much. Yeah, what a great band too, eh? Oh yeah, we have a video here with a little I should have left it in the book, right? No jokes. Somebody gave me a joke last night and I wrote it down. See if I do it. Are we almost ready?
Wow.
Almost. I have to have a few minutes for a joke. I can read the... You heard the story about the general in the middle of the battle. He calls out to his aide-de-camp. I mean, there's a terrible battle going on. And he says, "Aide!" He says, "Yes, sir." He says, "Bring me my red jacket. Bring me my red jacket, quick." So the other general says, "So what do you want your red jacket for? We're right in the middle of a huge battle and you're asking for your red jacket?" So the other general says, "Just in case I'm hit. If I'm hit, I don't want my men to see me bleeding." So the other general thinks about it, and then he calls out to his aide, and he says, "What are you doing?" "I want to call out to my aide." He goes, "Aide! And he says, "Yes, what is it, General?" "Bring me my brown pants." You know what? You heard all these jokes. Was that a sound check, Andy, or what was that? All right, you guys ready? Wait, he's a piece de resistance. He's always the man who's very important at the end of the show to boost your morale and make you feel good and add some laughs and light to your going home. So let's hear it for a guy who's been part of the folk festival for many years, but we haven't had him for a while. That's Loudon Wainwright III, better known as Loud. Hey! How you doing?
You won't check that. I got a little guitar in the monitor. Just put your hands together. It's folk comedy!
Yeah!
Clap your hands! This summer I went swimming. This summer I'm out of ground. Held my breath and I kicked my feet and moved my arms around. This summer I swam in the ocean, I swam in the swimming pool. Salted my wounds, chlorine my eyes, I'm a self-destructive fool. I'm a self-destructive fool, clap your hands. This summer I did the backstroke, and you know that that's not all. I did the breaststroke and the butterfly and the old Australian crawl. Old Australian crawl. This summer I swam in a public place in a reservoir to boot. And the latter I was informal, and the former I wore my suit. I wore my swimming, clapping your hands. It's the weekend. be back at the Philly Folk Festival.
This is the last of it.
It's great to be anywhere at this point.
This is me and
But I can't think of a better place to be.
Yeah, because it was Suzanne's birthday, so they had to get back.
That's good.
Karen and Suzanne did get
A little less than that.
They did. Yep.
The sad thing is I'm so damn happy. Who'd blame her if she were to slap me?
JoJo.
The sun should not shine when there's rain. I should be in a lot more pain. At least I should feel slightly crappy. And the sad thing is I'm so damn happy.
Went to the shower.
And the worst thing is it's so much better.
Yeah, it was funny. But I was down
That admission would upset her. It's true and it's beyond belief. What I feel is sheer relief. I may regret the day I met her. And the worst thing is it's so much better. It's a happy song.
Loudon Wainwright Daddy.
On TV. My natural habitat. It's comic that it's all so tragic. It's that humdrum novel, old black magic. Let's have a laugh after we cry. Let's hope we live before we die. The silly clown's red nose is running, and it's tragic that it's all so funny. It's crucial that it doesn't matter.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Vows of love are right and chatter.
Okay.
To feel this good has to be bad. I'm so damn happy that it's sad. Dear listener, would you like to slap me? And the sad thing is I'm so damn happy. Yeah, the sad thing is I'm so damn happy. Thank you so much. So damn happy. Here's a new song. I gotta take my shirt off. No, I'll take my coat off. Actually, I'll leave my coat on, take my shirt and underwear off, and one sock, just to see how that feels.
Oh, you're such a
Fortunately, I am wearing a cup. I also have a new record, but it's not out last September. It's coming out this September. There's a new dance craze sweeping the land. First you get out of bed, then you attempt to stand. You get out of bed, get on your feet. You got to just stand there. You can't retreat. Here comes the hard part. Here's the bad news. You got to bend over and put on your shoes. Over in the bed lies your sleeping wife, snoring like a sailor. She's the love of your life, but that woman is a martyr, and you know it's true. Who the hell else would put up with you? You got a brand new dance, and it goes like this: wake up in the morning and wake up in the morning and look into the abyss. Man, I can't even say it anymore. Take a look. Take another look. That's a fight to the finish. It's a cracker and a fray. Got a brand new song and I sing it every day. I got a new smell. It's called the old man. A new taste sensation. I say it was bland. That senior discount. That's my kind of treat. When I get on the bus, you got to give me a seat. Move over, baby. Yeah, the water is rising way past flood stage. The woods are on fire. We got to turn the page. So we stagger to the table. something to eat. Drink a little coffee, then you go take a seat. Read the business section up there on your throne. Brand new dance and you do it alone. Oh, just sit there.
Why?
Do something. Shake a tail, fella. Hey, got a brand new dance. You gotta get you some work. It's a little like the monkey, a lot like the jerk, the chicken and the pony and the frog and the slop. Brand new dance. You wish it would stop. You'd rather be a working stiff than a lazy slob. Sha-na-na don't get you no job. Hey, hallelujah, it's election time. Vote in the booth, form a big boss line. Same old song, same old dance, same long shot on the same slim chance. One of them fools is bound to win, but it's the same old bullshit all over again. Yeah, the new dance craze, sweeping the land. First you get out of bed, then you attempt to stand. You get out of bed, get on your feet. Not to just stand there, you can't retreat. Here comes the hard part. Use the bad. You got to bend over and put on your shoes. That's brand new dance for my brand new record, due to escape in September. It's called Haven't Got the Blues Yet. This guy's like my faithful dog here. Don't worry, there's dog shit coming later in the show.
Okay, good.
I know you're in a hurry. You're probably late for work. That job must make you crazy. That ulcer's got to hurt. All those problems back at home, they're just killing you. The wife, the kids, the dog, the house. I see what you go through. I see you in the station. Come off the morning train. You're always in a hurry. You always look the same. Your briefcase seems so heavy. Your neckties tied so tight. You always look so tired. Like you've been up all night. You never seem to see me. When I come up to you and I ask you for money, like I always do. Always in a hurry. Why don't you slow down? We're both trying to make it in this shitty town. this station. I sleep on the floor. I hold out this coffee cup. There's no coffee in there, just nickels, dimes, and quarters, pennies people spare. I know the way the world is. You have and I have not. I don't want to trade places. I don't want all you got. But if you give me something, it might help you too. You're carrying a heavy load. I see what you go through. I know you're in a hurry. You're probably late for work. That job must make you crazy. That boss must be a jerk. All those problems back at home, they're just killing you. The wife, the kids, the dog, the house. I see what you go through. Thanks, that's called In a Hurry, would you believe?
Woo!
I got family material for you tonight.
Woo!
Between the forest and the ocean lies a lonely strand. The ocean is your mother, the forest fatherland. You are stranded on that empty beach, not knowing where to go. Out to sea or else inland, your whole life you don't know. In between the earth and sky, there is an atmosphere. Feet on the ground, your head up high, but you are stuck right here. You're in between your whole life long. What happens when you die? Anybody? Down below is Mother Earth, your father dwells on high. How you doing, Dad? Honor thy father and thy mother, though they're not the same, and one pits you against the other. It's the cruelest game. You are stuck and you are stranded. You must live until you die. At home in forest and in ocean, worship earth and sky. At home in forest and in ocean, worship earth and sky. There are pictures on the piano, pictures of the family. Mostly my kids, but there's an old picture of you and me. You were 5 and I was 6. 1952. That was 40 years ago. That was 60 years ago. Sorry. How could it be true? We were sitting outside drawing at a table meant for cards. Must have been in autumn. Fallen leaves in the front yard, with a shoebox full of crayons, full of colors oh so bright, and a picture in a plastic frame, a snapshot black and white. You were looking at my paper, watching what I drew. It was natural, I was older, 13 months more than you. A brother and a sister, little boy and girl. And whoever took that picture, they captured our own world. brother needs a sister to watch what he can do, to protect and to torture, to boss around, it's true. But a brother will defend her, for a sister's love is pure, because she thinks he's wonderful, and he is not so sure. In the picture there's a fender, our old Chevrolet or Pontiac our dad would know. Surely he could say, but Dad is dead and we grow old, and it's true that time flies by. And in 60 years the world has changed as well as you and I. 60 years. Wishful thinking. Hey, my dad is in my show now. Would you believe? You're going to get a couple of Loudons for the price of one. My dad was a writer. He wrote for Life magazine in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. He had a column called The View from Here. His name was Loudon Wainwright Jr. Now, his dad, Loudon Wainwright, number one, died at a very early age. He was, I think he was about 43. My dad was 17. So, of course, my dad never got to say, "Fuck you, Dad!" Which is so important.
Yes, it is.
So his father was kind of a ghost figure for him, you know. I mean, he never got to work out his stuff with his old man. So I want to do this little piece of a column that he wrote about his father. It's called Life with and Without Father, and then I'll follow it with a song about all us swinging Loudons. So this is my old man talking to you at first here now. If I remain the sound of my own blood, or breathing, or digestion above the rustling of leaves and the whir of the refrigerator, my father is likely to turn up. He just arrives unbidden in the long-running film of my thoughts, like Hitchcock in his pictures. And he looks for all these 40-plus years of disembodiment, much like himself, big and sandy-haired with freckles on the backs of his hands. Perhaps a bit more diffident in the way he holds himself than I remember. He doesn't stay long, and as far as I can tell, his visits have no message. Yet even though years of therapy have led me to make the dark, whistling claim that he's finally dead and gone, my father, who died when I was 17, continues to be my principal ghost, a lifelong eminence grise, and only my own end will finish it. I've seen the family photos, and the man's a mystery. Died in 1942, at the age of 43. My grandmother was his widow, and my father was his son. Oh, I know next to nothing of the first Loudon. They say he was an SOB who liked to smoke and drink. In the photos he looks handsome. Trapped is what I think, and there's one of him in uniform, and it must be World War I. They say he was an expert sailor and could handle a shotgun. In the wedding portrait, posing with his young bride, his right hand hidden by her bouquet, his left hanging at his side, closed in a kind of half fist, unsure what he'd just done. Facing his short future, like he could hit someone. It was elbows off the table before the meal begun. It's his hands I recognize. He gave them to his son, whose own hands held and touched me and ruffled up my hair. And I recognized that half fist. I'd know it anywhere. Later on in the late 30s, he began to go to seed. In the photos, he looks loaded. They observe and I will heed, mugging for the camera, having a little fun. Cigarette in one hand, and a drink in the other. Yes, I know a little something about the first Loudon. My grandmother was his widow, and my father was his son. Tell me, what are we afraid of, and why do we resist? I spread my hands and flex my fingers, open and close my fists. I spread my hands and flex my fingers, open and close my fist. That's half fist. Thank you very much. Now, of course, they're only, we stopped at 3 Loudons. That was ridiculous. You know, Loudon Wainwright IV, I don't think so. So when we told my grandmother that her first great-grandchild was going to be called Rufus, she said, Rufus?
You know, Rufus.
She had a very deep voice. She said, Rufus? Rufus? That's a dog's name. She's right, of course. So, Rufus is when he had his 40th birthday a little over a year ago. It's amazing, isn't it? And I wrote a song to commemorate that auspicious occasion. It's called I Knew Your Mother. And really. I knew your mother, let me be clear. We were lovers before you got here. So don't forget that I knew her when love was the means. Yeah. I still remember somebody who was amazing and crazy and somewhat like you. I fell for your mother. Love made me a fool. We were into each other till it came off the spool. Folks choose their parents, some Buddhists say. Maybe you picked us and we were your way. In the biblical sense, I knew your mom. Und it wasn't all storm, und it wasn't all drum. Und there was some calm. Having a father is the most dangerous game, and when Dad takes a powder, it's always a shame. But I knew your mother, and your mother knew me, and as long as it lasted was how long it could be. Today's your birthday, and if truth be told, it has to be said now, we're both a bit older. Yeah, happy birthday. But I want to be clear, I loved your mother, and that's why you're here. I knew your mother, let me be clear. We two were lovers before you got here. So don't forget that I knew her when love was the means and you in the end. Love was the means and you in the end. I knew your mother. I knew your mother from the Soon to Escape album. Haven't got the blues yet.
Sorry.
Sounds like divorce.
I have a new song. I wrote this song last week. I was watching the news and became stricken with depression. So I said, well, don't focus on the negative. Pick up the guitar and write a song. So here it is. I woke up and I felt so bad. It was the worst fight we ever have had last night. Both of us had too much to drink. Feels like we're right on the brink, but it ain't Gaza. No, it ain't Gaza. It's not as bad as Gaza or the Ukraine.